All right, it's a dozen. Match 83. We have quite the matchup tonight. Brandon PFT, welcome back. Hello. PFT, the first ever person to pass a kidney stone on the day of a competition.
It's currently passing. Present tense.
Okay.
So it's in here somewhere. I went to the emergency room at like 4:00 this morning, and it was passing. It passed from my kidney, which is like right here, and then it went into like my bladder at the hole to get into the bladder. Last we checked, that's where it was. But they also said I've got like multiple other kidney stones that are in there that also have to be passed. So you don't know. I might be pissing out shards of calcium. I just took a Percocet. I have to take them every 4 hours, or else I start getting into excruciating pain. So I just read up on that. Should be kicking in within the next 20 minutes. Going to be a fun one.
So when does it get to your penis?
It gets that's a good question, Brandon. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish that these things had like a clock. I'll let you know when it gets to my penis, though.
Dude, you're like 35, PFT. It's not like you're full. You sound like you're 70 years old.
Let's address the real question here. Marty said I'm putting a team together. The last time Marty was on, he was part of the worst team ever to show up on this show. The worst team to ever be on this show. And I said, who are you going to pick? And he said, I got some guys. I was like, all right, well, with Marty, you never know who that means. I mean, okay. And he goes, I got Terrence Ross and Evan Longoria. So, Marty, the decision-making, the thought process on this team, you dumped Jack McCarthy, who's not even content. You dumped Dana, who was terrible. And now you got two new guys.
Yeah, well, the thing is that, first of all, with Terrence and Evan Longoria, like with both of them, I keep forgetting that they like play in a professional sport because I don't talk to them about baseball or basketball. I'm talking about conspiracy theories or just anything with Longoria. I made fucking buffalo chicken dip with Evan Longoria. So it's like I keep like Terrence, like it's my off day. I was like, what do you mean off day? What does that even mean? He's got like fucking games tomorrow and shit. But you know what? The Barstool people, they're too dumb. I need smart guys, and these are my two guys to beat them.
Can I just cut in? We're treating this like Marty got tired of dumb teammates and went out and got Marty was the dumb teammate.
I didn't answer any questions. It wasn't me.
It was one of the greatest finessings of all time. Marty did technically not answer one question, so he didn't have any wrong answers against his ledger. So maybe maybe Marty's smarter than we think. Yeah. This match brought to you in part by a website, movierankings.net. Oh, how about that? Some genius made this website. It's a website you can go to and find 4,500 plus movies where they're streaming. You can filter by genre, your streaming platform you have. You want to know what to watch during the night? You want to watch an action movie from the 2010s on Netflix? Bang, put it in the website. There you go. You can find what's streaming, where it's streaming. And also, if you don't know what you want to watch, there's a randomizer button. You can go to the randomizer and put in the genre, you can put in the decade, the streaming platform you have, and then it'll tell you what movie you should watch. It'll pick a movie for you. So movierankings.net. Whoever made that is an absolute stone cold genius. Make sure to visit the website. That person would be very appreciative if you did that.
They paid
$0 they paid for this tonight.
Okay.
Jeff,
here we go. Okay.
So
you guys will have 3 lifelines.
Yet. Okay.
Marty. Also, I'm going to get out front. Yes, everyone, we know PFT's microphone is a potato tonight. So we're going to have to live with that. Marty, you're going to have to help your team along here. The last time you played, we added a new lifeline, the mute, meaning you can mute Brandon or PFT at any point during the competition. They can mute you guys as well. You also have a double, meaning one round is worth 2 points, and you have a phone a friend. You must use the double by the end of the match as well. So let's just get into this. Let's see how this goes. First category of the night is going to be the NFL.
And PFT and Brandon are up first, right?
Yep, they're up first every time.
Right.
30
How's
seconds.
This, Mike? Is this better?
Yeah, you're good. You are better now.
All right,
it's not in front of you, though. I do want to note that. It's like to your left. Like,
well, no, I'm using the computer speakers now.
Here we go. NFL, 30 seconds on the clock. Brandon and PFT. In 2018, Darius Leonard became the first linebacker to win Rookie of the Year since 2012, and what NFC player did it?
First linebacker, NFC 2012.
She has to go. 15 seconds.
Is Khalil Mack that far back? He's not, right?
He wouldn't be NFC. He was on the Raiders.
Right.
5.
Shit.
When was Patrick Willis?
2.
Way before that.
Incorrect. Other side, 50.
I got no idea.
Clay Matthews.
That sounds good to me.
He was before that.
I have no
5.
idea.
We're going to go Clay, though. Marty, you locking it in for your team?
You got an idea, Evan?
No, I have no idea. We'll just guess the X. Go Clay Matthews.
All right, Clay Matthews. It was Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly is the correct answer.
Duh. I don't know why I didn't think that.
Okay, here we go. NFL. Same category. Other side. Brandon's getting anxious already. Congrats to Brandon on being on a wrestling show last night. That was very
Wait,
cool.
do we get to go first this time?
Now you're up. NFC or NFL. In 2014, this NFC player became the first wide receiver to win Rookie of the Year since Percy Harvin in 2009. 30 seconds for Team Mush.
Was it the other Seattle guy? Is that Seattle AFC or NFC?
Wait, what'd you say?
Is Seattle AFC or NFC?
What receiver would that be, though? I do not know the difference between NFC and AFC.
I don't either.
Okay, here's another shot in the dark. Julio Jones.
5.
Let's go. Doug Baldwin.
No, Tyler.
My buzzer didn't work, but that is
Tyler Lockett.
incorrect. Other side.
OBJ?
Was he? No, he was after 2014, wasn't he?
No.
All right, so it could be Odell Beckham.
5, 4, 3. PFT.
Let's go Odell Beckham.
That is correct.
Good job,
Odell
Brandon.
Beckham Jr. 1-0 early on.
That he seems so much older than that.
Tough, Marty. You are a Giants fan. Probably should have.
I didn't know 2014.
Marty
was born in 2015.
Everyone knows Marty doesn't know 2014. That was a gap year.
It's not even fair, really.
It's a bad year.
Next category is celebrity mashup. You're going to see 2 celebrities mashed up in a photo. You got to tell me the 2 celebrities. Brandon and PFT.
Yep.
Name the 2 celebrities in this photo.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I know it's David Spade and Katy Perry.
That is Katy Perry. It's David Spade and Katy
David
Perry.
Spade, Katy Perry.
Final answer.
And man, is he
Quick, are you
fox.
sure? Final answer?
I don't know. Yes.
That is
What
correct.
the
David
fuck
Spade, Katy Perry, 2
What's wrong
points.
with you
I
guys?
would have never.
How
That's
about
a-
your side? Team Mush.
That's a good look.
All right,
Taylor Swift
that's Kevin
and what's that guy from?
Who's the girl?
Best friend.
That's the singer, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
And Kevin
What's
James.
his name?
Kevin James.
Yeah.
All right, lock it in.
Good job, boys.
Yep.
That is correct. Taylor Swift,
go.
Kevin James, 2-1.
On the board.
He looks like that combination looks like the dad from American Dad.
Man.
Next category is college basketball.
Oh shit!
All right.
College basketball.
You have a college
Yeah.
basketball podcast.
Yeah, Terrence
This is you,
Ross
all day.
played in college too.
That's a fact.
Here's your question. You're going to get a Final Four. You're going to get a location and 2 teams that were in it. You got to tell me the 2 other teams that were in that Final Four.
Okay.
Brandon and PFT. Kansas and Memphis and San Antonio. What were the 2 other teams in that Final Four?
All right, that was 2008, and it was
Yep.
4 number 1 seeds.
Kentucky?
North Carolina, and North
You're
Carolina.
making some
for sure.
noises.
Yeah, could be Kentucky.
UConn?
It's
Kentucky,
4.
UConn?
UConn makes a lot of sense. What did I say? North Carolina for sure. I think.
Okay.
This is the most I've seen Brandon.
Yeah, he's sweating.
I think. Who'd you say?
I said maybe UConn. I just
5.
remember the final game.
Brandon.
UConn, North Carolina.
UConn, North Carolina.
UCLA.
Hey, what? UCLA? Duke?
Remember, this is because Memphis. It was Memphis and Kansas that played the championship. Kansas won it. This is when D Rose was with Memphis. This is when Kansas had like Mario Chalmers, and then I remember Memphis playing
5.
Russell Westbrook and Kevin Love. So who's in Florida? I think was it Florida?
UCLA, Florida?
UCLA,
Bush, need the
Florida.
team.
That sounds fantastic.
Oh, UCLA was one of them. It was UCLA and UNC.
Carolina. I knew it.
All right, here we go. Very similar question. This is the most fired up I've seen Brandon because he knows he cannot lose to Marty. He knows, there's a look on his face. He knows he can't lose to Marty. Other side, you got 30 seconds. Complete this Final Four. UNC, Michigan State, and Detroit. Who are the two other teams?
Oh, Jesus.
UNC, Michigan State. I don't know. I always go with the for sure bets. Duke, Louisville. Who else? Michigan.
So that was the final, right?
Well, that was two of the Final Four.
Yeah, I think North Carolina, Michigan was the final. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other two.
5, 4.
Is this Michigan State with fucking
2? Marty.
I don't know.
Do you need to take a stab?
Right. It's 2009.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know who it is though. I don't remember the other team because I'm telling you when it is. I don't know anything else about.
So let's just guess some blue bloods. Let's say maybe
5.
Kentucky.
I'd say Kentucky and Kansas.
Kentucky, Kansas.
UConn, Villanova, Michigan State, UNC. UNC won the national title. Tyler Hansborough. Okay. Next category is movies. Movies. You're going to see 4 actors or actresses. They're not the main people from the movie. You got to tell me what movie this was. Brandon and PFT, this is a 2005 movie. You are not seeing the leading people from the movie. These are supporting people.
That's subjective. Okay, Liam Neeson.
Oh, man.
That guy.
Oh, fuck.
2005?
2005. Brandon and PFT got 15 seconds.
12 Angry White Guys.
Is this Love Actually?
It's almost assuredly not. Is it?
I don't know.
2005, man. That's a long time ago.
Brandon PFT, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, nothing.
Wild Hogs.
Other side, 15 seconds.
I only guess I know that old bag is from that Magic movie. I don't know if it was
Bro, they all played in Batman together, and now I can't see.
Yeah, they all played. Yeah, Batman for sure. That's all I'm thinking. The other one is Inception.
We kill Alfred.
As in Inception. It's got to be an action movie.
What's that Magic movie?
Gary Oldman?
2. You don't need an answer.
With James Franco.
It's not Batman
Terrence Ross
Begins.
was on it again. It was Batman Begins. Batman Begins.
Oh,
Terrence said it. You both said it.
that Batman.
All right, you got a
movie
movie now too. What movie was this? 2008. 2008.
Oh,
Wild Horse? Was it called Wild Horse? Oh, he's not. None of them are the lead, though, right?
Yeah, no leads. All supporting.
Leads.
I know who. Okay, wait. So I'm just trying to guess the name of the movie, right?
Yep.
Who's the guy on the right? Paul.
This is Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Is that your final answer?
say it.
Final answer.
Let's
That is
go.
Iron Man. That is correct. 2-2.
Let's go.
There we go.
2-2. Superhero movies on both sides. How about this
Never
next
seen
category? UFC.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cannot call Robbie Fox. He wrote these questions. UFC. 2-2. Brandon and PFT, your question. This former welterweight champ returned after 4 years away in 2017 and beat Michael Bisping for the middleweight title. Who is that, Brandon and PFT?
I don't know. Forrest Griffin.
I just don't watch UFC.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I watch.
You want to use a lifeline?
But who would we call? I would call Robbie.
Can't call Robbie. You wrote him. You know some. There's some UFC people at our office.
Okay, let me see.
Can we call Robbie?
No.
And don't give him anything here.
I could call. I could call Hard Factor Mark.
Why?
I have
Gonna
a
have to
feeling
make up
I
your
might
mind
know
soon.
who it is.
He knows UFC.
You got to make up your mind
When
in.
is it our- when is it our
Let's
turn?
just guess. Let's just guess.
You guess.
Forrest Griffin.
Forrest Griffin for the win.
Other side. Any idea?
Wait, can I use a lifeline?
I think
Wait.
it's GSP. I think it's George St. Pierre.
I think his name is like Gastelum or something. Michael something.
Jesus
Man, I'm
Christ.
not sure it's GSP.
Wait.
Go with mine, Michael Gastelum.
Oh my
G-
god.
No, I'm going GSP.
That was real
It's
stupid,
fucking
Marty. It was
GSP.
GSP. That was Marty. That was Marty.
Marty.
What the fuck? Why would you?
Come on, Marty.
He didn't even know his
So
fucking name.
clearly knew it.
That's on me, boys. That's on
No
me.
shit, it's on
No
you.
shit, Marty.
He couldn't have been more
Terrence on Twitter.
confident.
All right, I'm not talking to any more. Both you guys got the final answers.
Why wasn't that your strategy to begin with?
What an insane.
I just want to get
all right,
one
all right.
right. All right, we're
We
back.
should get that because it was 2 against 1, and he yelled
No,
out
he-
gas or something.
That's a bad team captain. All right, here we go.
I
You guys
think
get UFC.
you guys should be able to boot Marty and call Dana in as your captain. No.
Can we mute-
no one
no,
wants
can we mute
Dana.
Marty? Can we just mute him?
Yeah, I'll mute myself.
They're going to mute somebody on their own team.
There we go. Your UFC question. This former Olympian was second man to hold titles in 2 classes at the same time and the first to defend titles in 2 classes.
Daniel Cormier, DC.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That is correct, Daniel Cormier. Could have been 4-2, but it's 3-2.
All right, it's a team game. You know, it's a great pull, boys.
Next category is the
I'll be
NBA.
We only got 2 points last time.
The NBA.
NBA.
Great.
What do you mean?
Do you want a double NBA? Any?
Wait, should we mute them, Brandon?
Oh, whoa. Yes.
You gonna mute me? It's all right.
Okay, but Team Mush, you can block the mute if you want to double up the category. You can use your double in NBA, but if you don't, it sounds like Brandon and PFT are going to mute 2 people, which I imagine will probably be Longo and will probably be Terrence because Marty, I think they're locked in on you.
Wait, PFT, we got to talk.
I feel like
Well, let them answer first.
Terrence, I know you're playing it, but I mean, I do things that I don't know anything in my field.
I love the history of the game. I
All right, we're doubling. We're doubling.
This
All right.
could also be coming from one of you guys, which could be just some random fucking obscure question.
It probably will be.
Right. But I'm willing to.
No, we got a double. We got a double.
We have a nice
Let's
lead.
double.
All right, they're going to double. You're going to double. Brandon and PFT, you can't use your mute. It is current stuff. You're going to see a starting lineup. You're going to see 5 circles. They all have college logos in them. You got to identify what team.
Got it. Let's do it.
Okay.
What team is this? Brandon and
Wait.
PFT.
Yeah, we're not up.
Yep.
Don't give many hints there.
Okay. Sorry.
What team is this? Opening day roster. First day of the season. What team is this?
For this year?
Would that be the Duke at center?
Wait, who's
Is that
up
the
first?
Bulls? It's not the Bulls,
Yeah.
is it?
5 set up.
Yeah, I think it's the Bulls.
It's the Bulls. It is
It's the Bulls. It's the Bulls. Florida
Yes.
State.
Yeah.
Bulls.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. That's the
There you
Bulls.
go.
Good pull.
That's how it-
I knew that one actually for once.
All right, other side for 2 points. Big one. This is for 2. What team is this?
The Cavs. The Cavs.
The Cavs with is that Sexton?
Yes, it's the Cavs. We'll take
Brandon
the Cavs.
thought he was going to get some sort of steal there for a second. That is correct. That is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Nice.
Good double.
Atta
You didn't even listen to
boy.
what Marty had to say.
Atta boy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to have to explain this one to you guys. This is a big part of the round, the competition. That is the bonus round. Up 5-3.
Time to make the donut. Time to make a donut.
And it's shaking Baytown.
All right, Team Mush up 5-3. Well, actually, it's Team Pro Athletes because Marty is technically a pro
Thank you. Thank you for the respect, please.
All right, here's how it works. It's like a penalty shootout in soccer or hockey, whichever one you want to choose. There's 20 things on the board. The team that names the most after 5 rounds. As always, we'll start with Brandon and PFT and go back to the pro athletes. Marty, I'll let you be final answer person again, but I'll let you, whatever the last thing you say goes.
All right.
Take what your teammates say. And Brandon and PFT, your question?
I have a problem real quick.
Yeah.
You called their team the pro athletes, and that implies that Marty is a pro athlete. That is not the name of their team.
Marty did play professional baseball.
What does that look
He's
like?
got the picture right there.
I love
Marty
it.
struck out.
Pro.
He struck out on 3 pitches in independent league baseball.
Yeah, it was a tough pitch.
He told you what was coming.
I
And
found the
Brian
first one.
Scalabrine has an NBA championship. He's a pro.
Yeah, thank you, my guy.
I think Marty's a semi-pro. That's what I think.
Here's the question,
Okay.
Brandon and PFT. You guys will have 10 seconds per answer. Marty, you got to get me the answer before the buzzer runs out, or I will buzz you.
All right.
This is for Brandon and PFT. You guys are up first. Name the top 20 most streamed shows and miniseries of 2020.
Okay.
Streamed shows and miniseries.
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Oh, that was low. Okay.
What do you
I've
guys
got
think?
one.
The Office?
No.
Tiger King.
Tiger King,
King.
Marty?
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
For sure.
Ozark.
Schitt's Creek.
You guys good with that?
I'm done. Yeah, fuck it.
Schitt's
yeah.
Creek. Oh boy. Atta boy.
He's rolling.
Do you want to go with The Office, Brennan?
The Office.
Of course.
God, I kind of like The Office too. I was going to.
That was what an answer that was by me.
The Last Dance.
Oh, that's good.
The Last Dance.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
No, it's not.
no
Not
way.
that good. Wasn't that good? What about Parks and Rec?
Not nearly as much as The Office, but probably Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Fuck
There
shit.
we go.
Uh-oh. Open the door back up.
The Queen's Gambit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Queen's Gambit.
Gambit.
Oh my
No.
god.
All right. It was Stranger Things. I know it didn't come out in 2020, but still a lot of people watched it.
If you get this, you take 2 points. 5, 4,
Stranger
3.
Things.
All right, if you guys get this, you send it to overtime.
Do we think like Entourage or Curb Your Enthusiasm, like any of those big shows?
Miniseries, right? Your Honor? No?
That
What was one with Nicole Kidman?
Marty, 3.
Oh,
Two.
The Sinner? Or no, not Sinner.
Entourage.
Marty.
Oh fuck, no, it's not.
I don't know.
All right.
We had no answers.
Marty didn't even throw a show out. Here's your options. A lot of old shows on there. It's tied up 5-5.
Criminal Minds? Really? Criminal Minds is number 3?
Grey's
Those are
Anatomy.
terrible shows.
Fucking Supernatural.
goodness.
Come
Okay.
on, bro. Background noise.
Next category is college football. We're tied up 5-5.
Great British
Brandon,
show.
I'm gonna mute Brandon here.
Brandon, do you want to double to block the mute, or do you want to keep the mute? You can accept the mute, or you can double to block.
Brandon, we've been able to do this before.
Remember, all you can
I'm
do is
not-
thumbs up, thumbs down. Just keep that in mind.
I'm not an idiot when it comes to college football, surprisingly.
Let him mute me.
Mute away.
Okay, they're going to mute Brandon.
You're
Brandon, you cannot
encyclopedia
talk.
in
You
that.
can. Brandon can answer the steal. He cannot answer for his question, so he can't answer right now.
I can't mouth anything?
You
No.
can. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Just thumbs up,
Okay.
thumbs down.
All right.
All right, here we go. Brandon, you are muted. This is for PFT. 30 seconds are on the clock. Ryan Nassib was the starting QB at what school?
Wasn't
from
it
2010, 2012, following the departure of a former college hoop star?
right? Wasn't it Syracuse? It was Syracuse. Yeah, Syracuse.
Final answer?
Yeah, I know that one.
That is correct. That's Syracuse, 6-5. The mute
Good teamwork, Brandon.
doesn't pay off. Brandon's unmuted
Ow,
now.
my
Other
penis.
side.
What?
Here's yours.
Point of a mute if he can give a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's a bullshit.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Zach
Well, I mean-
Robinson. It's my least favorite lifeline. Was a starting QB at what school from 07 to 09, preceding a future 28-year-old first rounder?
Zach Robinson was the starting quarterback for I don't fucking know. It's great.
UCLA.
I got this one, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, USC.
I also have it.
Could've been- Was it
Okay.
Carson? No. I
Um,
don't have any idea.
Mountain Blue State. I don't know.
Need an answer,
Can I
Marty?
say
In
Notre
five.
Dame.
What do you want me to say?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Oklahoma
say-
State. I said it first.
You did not.
That
I
is
did
correct.
say-
7-5.
I would have never gotten that.
Jeff loves making Brandon Whedon references.
That is true. I do like referencing Brandon Whedon. Yeah. What a legend. Next category.
Oh,
Brandon
no.
and PFT, you're up first. Here we go.
We're
And
fucked.
keep in mind, Team Mush, you can answer on the steal. You guys are not muted for the steal. So Brandon and PFT, you're up first. Here it is. Name the 3 teams these players are on in the American League.
Oh God.
Oh, I actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like okay.
Guy in the middle definitely looks like a Cleveland Indian player
Yeah, he's for sure an Indian.
or Red with the Reds National League.
Oh, I was thinking he was an Indian because I was going to say the one on the right looks like a Royal.
Yeah. And then on the left, what are you thinking? Maybe a White Sox?
Could be a White Sox. Could be a. I don't know. The guy in the middle could be a twin though.
Yeah.
Could be a twin.
I'm gonna go Tiger, Twin, Royal.
There it is. Nailed it.
All American Leaguers.
The first one is a Red Sox.
Oh yeah.
The second one is I think he's a White Sox now. It's Grandal is a White Sox, I think, and the last guy's a Royal. Yeah, I'm not sure where the last guy is. He was a Royal. I don't know where he is this year.
Marty, what's your answer?
Red Sox, White Sox. Just guess Red Sox, White Sox, Royal.
There you go. That one.
That is correct. That is Rafael Devers. That is Yasmani Grandal, and that is Jorge Soler. 7-7. Though clearly a pretty good idea to mute them because now he cannot answer for this one.
Good shit.
Terrence and Longo are muted, but Marty, they can do thumbs up, thumbs down for you. You're going to go to the National League. National League. Name the 3 teams here. National League.
Wait, I can't see Longoria. I can't see them.
All right, I'll take it away now. Now you can see them.
I have no idea. All right, put it back up for a second. Let's see. We got those are the most generic 2-looking people in the world.
Which 2?
White Sox.
Good guess. Good guess.
The Giants. Anyone on the Giants? I have no idea. It's not going to work.
Oh no, he's giving up. You giving up? I mean, you can throw 3 teams out there.
I know, but it's just like I have to go through 30. I have to go through so many teams.
You only have to go through half of them, Marty.
It does say National League.
Nationals. We got Mets. We got Cardinals.
Okay, well, that's 3 teams. I'm taking that. That's incorrect.
All right, I think one's a Cub. Let's go Cub, Pirate, and then Padre. Cub, Pirate, Padre.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You actually were really close. Longo, did you know those 3?
I know one is a Philly, one is a Cub, and I don't know the last name.
That is Jurickson Profar. That's Padres. Actually, PFT, you were really close.
Jeez.
Fuck.
It's not bad.
3.
7-7.
I feel like I should get some credit for that. That's Hap, right? Hap
0 credit.
I'd like to point out my Royal was a Royal too, and
he was. Or that Jorge Soler is a Royal. Okay,
job,
so here's
Brad.
how we stand with lifelines. Team Pro Athletes, you have your phone a friend. Other side, you have your double and your phone a friend. That bothers Brandon so much that I call Marty a pro athlete.
It's team Marty and the pro athletes.
Nope.
Here's how this next category works. You're going to see a word. Each letter of the word is made up of a jersey from a professional sport. All 4 sports are represented. NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL. Identify all 4 teams in the word. You don't get it now. You'll get it when it happens. Brandon and PFT, you're up first.
Yeah, Brand's got his piece of paper out. Watch out.
Identify the 4 teams. 1 from each league.
Okay, so that
first one's a basketball. First one's a basketball.
I think that's the is that Milwaukee Bucks, maybe?
I don't know why it would be lowercase of it.
Okay. Yeah, good point.
Is the U from the Cubs?
No, because I think is the S from Red Sox?
No. Is it?
Angels?
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
Or no, it might be Angels, right?
I think that's Angels.
Angels. And then the H is
I don't know what that H is.
it looks like Hawaii's H. Oh, that's a Seahawk. Seahawk H, I think.
All right, now you had 10.
Okay.
All right, what's
Brandon
the M going to be?
So we need the first 2.
Give
I
me
need
the
an
M.
answer, Brandon and PFT. Rattle
Milwaukie
off.
Bucks, I guess.
All right, we're going to go with Milwaukee Bucks, and then we're going to go with the St. Louis Blues, then the Angels.
PFT, come on.
Then
This
the
is some
Seahawks.
shit.
I'm saying them in order.
All right.
Incorrect.
Boys, do we think this is tell me if I'm wrong. Minnesota Wild?
You're
but
wrong.
it shouldn't, or is that Bucks?
I don't know what the U is. It could be Cubs. I'm not sure. The S is for sure the Angels. The H could be Seahawks.
So I think we need the U is
Janky.
I would guess like
hockey.
the New York hockey team. What's the New York hockey team?
Brandon, I know it. Fuck.
Well, it doesn't help now.
Blue Dub?
Marty, I need that fourth team.
Blues?
Whatever your guess is.
Blues.
You have three
No,
guesses.
they said Blues.
Yeah, but that could still be right. All right, let's do the Bucks, Blues, Angels, Seahawks. You guys good with that?
Yeah. I mean, you got something else, Terrence?
Wait, I think that's what PFT said. It was the Canucks.
It's the Canucks.
Bucks, Canucks, Angels, Seahawks. All right, other side, you have
Canucks,
a minute. You have a minute. I know. Oh, Brandon PFT fighting now.
Chill the fuck out, Brandon. I gave you Angels, Seahawks, and Bucks on that one. Okay.
You didn't give me Bucks. I gave you Bucks. I said Canucks.
I gave you Bucks, and you told me why was the M be lowercase.
Deduct a point.
You said why is the M lowercase?
To take the lead, I'll let them fight all they want.
Stuck in your penis.
To take the lead, one team for every sport is every sport is represented one time.
Oh my god!
All right, that's the Braves, right?
Mm-hmm. The Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Who's the Royals? No.
Yeah, probably
No.
Royals, maybe. Oh no, it can't be.
That C could be the Capitals, maybe. Caps. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
What do we
Is
need?
that
We got baseball, football.
We definitely have baseball, football. So we need hockey, basketball.
Oh, you're right. We need basketball. We're tripping.
Yeah, is that O basketball or zero basketball?
Nah, I don't think so.
None
of this shit.
is gonna be
20 seconds.
This is bad.
Calgary Flames. C.
Gonna need an answer soon.
You guys, I had no idea the last two.
I'm sorry. No help here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Anything, Marty?
The Wizards?
You gonna put something in?
Marty,
I'm gonna
5.
go Braves, Dolphins. Someone say something.
Calgary. Caps.
At the buzz, yeah. Okay, Brandon and PFT, you got 30 seconds.
Is the C Magic?
I thought it was Magic, but Terrence Ross plays for the Magic, right?
Yeah. Look at his face. He's thinking, man, it could be. Yeah.
Look at his jerseys.
So where's the O at?
Out for his locker.
All right, let's go hockey O.
The O could be New York Islanders, New York Rangers. It could be.
You have
San Jose Sharks.
10 seconds.
Are these minor league teams? Like what?
I don't think the Magic is right, but it's the best guess we got. Say Magic and
5.
Columbus.
Magic,
Blue Jackets. Columbus.
Magic and Blue Jackets.
Someone said Wizards. That is the Wizards. That's the Braves, Dolphins, Wizards, and Maple Leafs.
I knew it.
No way I knew the Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs was, I think, the tough one. All right, 2 categories left. Here we go, Brandon and PFT. You can either use your phone a friend now or on the next round. If you have your double, you either got a double now or in the next round.
DC.
Where's the O in Maple?
Oh, it's DC.
Toronto.
There's a lot of O's in that word, Marty.
3 of them.
A lot of, yeah. Brandon and PFT, the next category is U.S. history. Do you want to double now or do you want to double the last category?
I think we double it here, PFT.
Let's double down, Jeffrey.
You're going to double down.
This game is tied.
That's what the D stands for. Jeff double low.
7-7. You both have your phone a friend. Keep that in mind. You both have your phone a friend. Brandon and PFT, here is your question in U.S. history. Who was the first Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court?
What are you laughing at? What? We can know that.
This is big.
I'm a U.S. history minor.
This is
No fucking chance.
I swear to God, I am.
Does that mean you're under 18?
But that doesn't mean you know it.
I got it on accident. No, it definitely means I know nothing.
All right, focus up, PFT and Brandon. This is a tight game.
Focusing.
Brandon's starting to realize what could happen here. 5, 4.
I don't know. Burger.
Other side, any guess? If you get it, if you don't get it, whatever. They lost their double.
I mean, I feel like you got to just guess George Washington, right? Like,
I love that guess.
He's like the Marty Mush is the professional athletes here.
I don't fucking know, bro. This
Marty.
George W. Washington.
George W. Washington.
Did you get it with a W?
Yeah, W.
That is John J. John J. All right, other side. You have U.S. history. If you miss this, they take the lead going into the final round. You also have your phone a friend as well.
You guys have any? We don't have to. We could say it. We could say it live, right?
You could what?
We could phone a friend if after the question.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have to decide now. Yeah. Only person you can't call is Smitty.
I don't know if I have any history buffs.
Here we go. Who was the first vice president to end up not becoming president? The first vice president to not become president eventually.
Dick Cheney?
The thing is,
it's way before that. It's like way early, I believe.
Oh, then this is we're gonna have to phone Google for all I know. I don't know.
Tommy Smokes? They don't fucking know Tommy Smokes. I heard it.
You can call. It's not like they need to know Tommy.
No, but I don't know if he's the one that knows presidents.
Let's wait for the next one.
We're not. Wait, can we put a guess in?
Yeah,
you can put a guess in.
Madison.
Other side.
I think it might be Aaron Burr.
Brandon is
the guy that got in the duel with
right. I killed Alexander Hampton. Yeah.
You remember that commercial with it's a trivia game? They call the guy
Aaron Burr. Yeah, the milk.
Peanut butter. Aaron Burr. I'm gonna guess Aaron Burr, Jeff.
That is correct. Aaron Burr, 8-7.
How the fuck did that come up?
Cold.
There we go. Last category. Brandon and PFT, you have your phone.
Wait. You gave them a point.
No.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
No, I think it was wrong. I think you did it right.
Already quick.
Can I just point something out real quick?
Yes.
The question was name a vice president who didn't become president, and y'all guessed a president.
Here we go. That last category.
Yeah, that is true.
Brandon and PFT, if you get this, you win the game. If you miss it, the other side can find a way to win as well. College logos is the category.
Thank gosh.
We're screwed both ways.
What college uses this logo?
Tell me that's not San Jose State.
The San Jose State Aztecs? Is that what you're thinking?
The action from Terrence Ross, too. You gonna dunk it home?
Wait.
That's San Jose State.
You sure?
I'm not looking at your face. All right.
I would double.
Check. He's ready. Brandon wants to bring it home on Marty so bad. PFT needed to say.
Jake Marsh.
All right, we're gonna call Jake Marsh.
Wow.
If Jake Marsh gonna betray his co-host?
What pussies? You can't.
Is Jake Marsh going to betray his co-host, or will he go to his boss?
I'd like to point out. I've already.
You can answer if you want.
Yes. But you know what? We're double checking.
Yeah.
All right, calling Jake Marsh right now.
And first of all, Terrence Ross, I'm not calling him just because you did the no. Okay.
Hey, I know.
Brandon, be quiet for a second.
Jake is always like.
Hey, Jake, what's up?
Jake, I just said don't answer.
Are you pooping?
No, I'm not.
He's not pooping, and Marty.
This is a big moment for Jake.
All right, Jake, it's college logos. What
you have to betray Marty, Jake.
Our university uses this logo.
That's the UNC Greensboro Spartans.
That's UNC Greensboro Spartan.
Am I right?
We think it's either that or San Jose State. Which one?
No, I think San Jose State is more of a yellow, not a gold.
Ooh.
Wow, that's
we played UNC Greensboro last year for Vermont.
Yeah, you know what? So
here's hang it up in 5.
I gotta go, Jake.
Go, Jake.
My mom went to UNC Greensboro. That's UNC Greensboro. Final answer.
That is the victory. It's UNC Greensboro.
I fucking hate Jake Marsh. I do a podcast with that guy.
Other side, you know this, just to get some points on the board. Do you know this one?
UConn.
Any idea, Marty?
I'm upset. That's what I am.
That was your podcast host betrayed you.
Connecticut. Is it? No.
That's just a husky.
It's not.
It's just a dog.
It's
a good dog.
It's a cheap logo. I don't know.
We already lost anyway, right?
Yeah, the game is over. Marty, would you have called Jake as well, though?
Of course I was calling Jake first. Should have called the history buff.
You should fire that guy, Marty.
I'm assuming Jake would probably have known the answer.
Is that the Saluki, Brandon?
That's the Houston Baptist Huskies. Or it could be Saluki.
Incorrect.
Saluki.
We don't want to make you call Jake Marsh. He would have known it. That's the Northeastern Huskies. Brandon and PFT still win.
Yep.
Final
the kidney
score,
stone
9-8.
hanging out of my penis. Like
I want to know one
from
thing.
my urethra.
Wait, no, Jake, Jeff, don't say it. It was the.
I want to know
UFC
one thing. There's a one,
and I'm sorry.
I think you would have called Jake Marsh. He would have for sure known that. 9-8. If only there was 1 point from the UFC category that was on the board, Marty.
You did it again, Marty. You're the star of the
show. Marty,
an unbelievable mush from Marty.
God,
that's unfucking believable.
Terrence Longo, I'm just sorry that Marty got you involved in this because you guys did really well. Like you really your name should not be marred by Marty.
Bro, Longo was so confident in that answer too.
He duped this again.
He hit you with the nickname, and then he just said the full name, and you still went, no, it's other guy that I'm.
I don't even know. He wasn't even confident. He was just saying it as fact.
I just remember this guy. It's unfortunate, you know what?
Yeah,
but it was a fantastic game, no?
Marty, you didn't even know the name of the guy you were guessing.
I was like, Mark Gastropub.
I wanted one answer, and it was early in the game. I was like, oh, that's not going to screw us. And then obviously that screwed us.
Yeah. You did it.
Brandon and PFT, you win. Congratulations. Terrence
Feels
Ross,
good to get back in the win.
Thanks for joining us. Marty, if you wrangle the team up again, you're welcome back anytime. You may owe your teammates something, though, because you kind of.
I will be back, and I will not talk, and they're going to play again.
Let's do it again.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
have a good night.